And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Here we go, Chris. It's another edition of September baseball between division rivals. So we should be in for a good one.
No doubt about it, Boog. Both of these clubs have the same goal in mind, and it's simply this: reach the postseason. They know each other really well at this point of the year, so there are no big surprises. Just go out and compete like crazy, execute one play at a time, and focus on clean baseball. That's all you can do this time of the year, and it's the most important thing to do.
All right, just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ohtani checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And that one missing low. The punch out there, one down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's Mookie Betts. The 1-1. And another ball. And that one hammered. Bowers going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mookie Betts.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming up to hit. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Bobby Miller. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know it is. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And a good eye there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's towards center. Outman in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, a tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, you know, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's the second baseman, Eggy Rosario. The wind of the pitch. That one at triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. that one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to short. Betts throws to first in time.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny
Machado up to the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Duvall sizes this one up, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Petco Park. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. To third. Handled by Machado. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next offering is in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall. Second inning here, no score. That one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in.
Rosario on a second, they get 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a 1-1. And another ball. Tatis waits. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And out of here. Homer number 25 of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to, but he stays tall. His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Next offering is downstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The count 2-1. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And a pitch. Ripped towards third. Muncy sends it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Jake Bauers.
Now here's Jake Bauers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's outside. 2-1. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes Casas around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at second. The batter will be Michael Conforto. The 1-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3. Conforto into second, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive now.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the righty deals.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead of the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Bogart's retired. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. The pitch. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The Dodgers trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping in for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. Here comes the pitch. That one at triple digits.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. Now Machado up here.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Corrals it. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. 2 outs, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Next for the Padres, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch. Got him looking. Out number 3. Padres leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in San Diego, on to the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The pitch. That one to first, and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. That one misses. And now 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Mookie now. The wind and the pitch. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
On the ground to the left. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, the center fielder, James Outman.
2 outs, base is empty. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The Dodgers down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the 3-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind of the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Conforto moving under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Campusano. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Jake
Bauers. The next up for the Padres. One down, base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field. Moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
the center fielder, number 8, Michael.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Two outs. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. 1 left for San Diego, and the score stays 3-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Whips it to Casas, and Freeman is retired.
Now back, left field, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. And it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And another ball. This one in the air, center field. Under it. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward. 2 down, nobody on.
2-1.
That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Xander
The
Bogaerts.
designated hitter, Xander.
And a pitch.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And he deals. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Bogaerts retired.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Eggy Rosario.
So up next, Eggy Rosario. And here it comes. Ripped on the ground to second. India over to first in time. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Max Muncy at the dish.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball.
Inside,
2
almost
strikes.
got him. Towards first. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That one is absolutely belted. Tatis going back on this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Smash to the left side. Throws to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The pitch. Hard hit right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So one hit is all they get. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 36.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading up for the Padres.
And it skips in the dirt. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Foul ball there. Right-handed reliever gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Left field. And it stays fair. Tatis around second. Coming home.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Casas at second with nobody out. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it himself. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers will hit next.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Swings through that one.
One ball.
Runner on at
Two
third,
strikes.
one gone. And a ball evens the count. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Betts sends it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Michael Conforto will climb in.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Two outs. And that's
Two
in the
balls,
dirt.
one strike.
That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
The pitch. Off
Nope,
the mark
that's the ball.
there. And it's 2-1. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Line drive. 1 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Outman. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Kicks and fires.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Up next, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at second. Foul ball. One and two now. Slider misses outside. Action in the pen down there. Tom Cosgrove, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Suter also getting ready. Man on second, two down. And that's off the inside edge. Full count, 3-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 31st home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dylan Cease won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, number one.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, nobody on. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball two. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Max Muncy hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at second here with two away. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That's outside. The count now 2-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Staying in the game on defense, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
The designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
The 1-1. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. Bogaerts retired.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Eggy Rosario.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado.
Machado.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Goes down looking. Padres go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jonathan India steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hit in the air, center field. Then there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. Right-hander kick steals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Suarez checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's off the mark. 2-2. The Padres holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runner on the go. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Runner goes again. One left for L.A. They're still down 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And the batter now, Tristan Casas.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Way out front for strike 2.
One ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Luis Campusano digs in now. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up first base side. Freeman drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here, so he's been excellent.
Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now back, the first baseman, Freddie.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The Padres up by 2 here at the top of the 9th.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Sit down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
So it's their last chance in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And
2 balls,
another ball.
2 strikes.
And it skips in the dirt.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. His righty-lefty splits there. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres even this series up at a game apiece.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout. 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.